Mr. Matt Foley.
Wonderful to be here. Wonderful to be here. My name is Matt Foley, and I am a motivational speaker. Now, before we get started, I'd like to give all you people out there a little scenario of what my life is all about. First up, I am 35 years old. I subside on a steady diet of ramen noodles and ketchup. And I live in a van down by the pier. Now that we've got the introductions out of the way, I'd like to tell you about my purpose here this evening and what I've been doing here with the faculty. Now, as you know, Mrs. Walsh has been home on a maternity leave. Did anyone hear about Mrs. Walsh in the second or third grade? Yeah, we got some Miss Walsh alumni. Well, after she so selfishly decided to take the rest of the year off, she left the planning, organizing, and execution of the Franklin Follies in the incapable hands of Mr. Schwangel. So I'm sure you can imagine how that's been going. So in a fit of absolute desperation, Mrs. Brown took to the World Wide Web. And she came across my Situations Wanted ad on Craigslist, and she gave me a call. She said, Matt, I need you to come down and help me motivate the staff. So I've been working with them about a month now. I've got my van parked over there on Idaho. I apologize, folks. I'll have that out of here tonight. You won't see it again. But we've been trying to bring you the kind of family entertainment you've come to expect from the Franklin Follies, and I hope we've succeeded. But that's up to you to decide. So, with that being said, I'd like to get to the rules of the evening. Rule number 1. There is to be no inappropriate laughter, ever. Nothing upsets a performer's concentration more than inappropriate laughter at an inopportune time. Rule number 2. Thank you, young man. I don't see so good. Thank you. Thank you. Where was I? Rule number 2. No cell phones. I'm going to need you, for the purpose of everyone's equitable entertainment and enjoyment, to set your cell phones to the mute and vibrate position. Rule number 3. No videotaping of the show. Performance piracy is a serious crime, and violators will be very swiftly and severely punished. Well, whoopity-doo! What do you know? Looks like we got a really important guest in the audience tonight, folks. So important, he doesn't have to follow the rules. He'll call you back. Young man, what do you want to do with your life?
I want to do that. Corporate lawyer, I just made partner.
Well, what do you do? What do you know? We got a lawyer in the house. Hey, you know what? I don't see so good. Is that Ben Matlock over there?
Yes, it really is a lawyer.
I wish you would go ahead and shut your big yapper. Now, son, what do you think's going to happen when Junior here goes home this weekend and Grandma and Grandpa come over and they say, hey, son, I heard you went to the Franklin Follies last night. Did you have a nice time? I'll tell you what he's going to say. I woulda, shoulda, coulda, but this fancy lawyer in the front row couldn't be bothered to turn off the cell phone. Overruled! You gotta get people need a little more motivating than others. That being said, we got a great show planned for you tonight. I hope you have a great time. Cy is here.
Yeah.